And welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. I greatly appreciate if you'd purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be talking about the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph in stainless steel, black ceramic bezel, black rubber strap, reference number 26400SO.OO.A002CA.01. This is a discontinued model, but as you can see, I'm making this video in early 2021, so you can most certainly get one of these legacy AP models from us at JazzTime.com. Links in the description below. We'll be discussing the case, bezel, dial, crown, bracelet, clasp, and the movement, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on all of these aspects, with perhaps the most important point, why you should buy this particular model. But stick around until the end of the video to hear it. All the information I'm going to give you first are all the base information that will support my ending statements. Alright, so starting off with the case, we have a 44mm diameter from finger to thumb. It's 14.13 millimeters thick and gives you 100 meters of water resistance with that scratch-proof and glare-proofed sapphire crystal on the front as well as on the back. All right, nicely screwed in tightly as well. All right, so the bezel on the front is a black ceramic bezel, nearly scratch-proof, a 9 out of 10 on the hardness diamond scale. All right, it has 8 hexagonal screws with slots following the octagonal form. It gives you sort of that gestalt visual perception of closure to really see that circular form that's implied by those slot angles. The inner bezel, as you can see on the inside, is beveled into the dial in white with a tachymetric scale, complete with, to complete that chrono function there. All right, so taking a look at the dial. Inward, we have a white dial with black subdials, giving it that panda look. It also has the mega tapisserie pattern, so it's just there for texture, not much of a sunray patterning that you can see as I'm moving it through the light box. All right, and it also has the date at the 3 o'clock, that date aperture at the 3 o'clock. All right, the small subdials for the small seconds at the 12 o'clock, 12 hours and 30 minute subdials for the 6 and 9 o'clock positions, respectively. All right, now this also does have some luminescence. Let's turn out the lights to see it on the index markers, as well as the hour and minute hands. All right, we've got the Superluminova painted onto those hands there, as you can see, so you can certainly use this in the dark as well. There's no luminosity on that chrono hand, that large chrono hand, so keep in mind that it's only really for time telling in low light situations as this. All right, now let's turn the lights back on so you can see that. Okay, the Chrono Pushers are also made in black ceramic to match that of the bezel. All right, so how do they feel? Nice and crispy. All right, you can hear it, and you can, as you can see, the chrono hand has no stuttering, no weird stops, all right? No weird slow stop to, a final stop. It's crispy when you use it, all right? And also keep in mind that the 9 o'clock subdial does keep track, and it moves very slowly in accordance with that chrono hand, large and center mounted with the minute and hour hands, all right? Now, to reset it, just simply stop it by pressing the top pusher and hit the bottom pusher to reset, set all the subdials back to 0, except the small seconds. All right, and speaking of the functions there, we can actually unwind the crown to the first position. This allows you to wind the watch. So if you're at a dead stop, just about 20 to 30 full winds is all you really need to get it back up and running up to the full power reserve. Pull the crown out to the next position. You can rotate it clockwise to advance the date by 1. All right, so it's about I want to say about a half turn to advance the date by 1. All right, so the throw is kind of far for that date aperture. Pulling the crown out to the final position does stop that seconds hand, so you do have that sense of precision, the ability to be precise with the time setting function here. Zooming in and paying close attention to where that second hand is, you can actually place that hour hand exactly where, or place the minute hand, sorry, exactly where you need it to go. All right, Press the crown all the way back in to start up that seconds hand, and screw it back tightly against the case to ensure the superior water resistance. I believe it's down to 50, is it 50 meters? No, actually it's 100 meters of water resistance. My bad there. All right, so all of that giving you 100 meters of water resistance for a very nice sports watch, as you can see here. All right, so what allows all of that to work is the movement. All right, it's the 3126 or the 3840 manufacturer. It has a diameter of 29.92 millimeters with 13 3/4 lines. Its balance wheel beating at a frequency of 3 Hertz or 21,600 vibrations per hour. All right, a monoblock oscillating weight of 22 karat gold. As you can see on the inside, it's painted like this ceramic color to really match that of the bezel as well as the strap. All right, so you can't really see the color there, but it's certainly 22 karat gold. It has the variable inertia blocks held together with a screwed mobile stud and 54 joules total, giving you 365 total parts, allowing you to control the chronograph, date, and minute hand while automatically running the hour and small seconds hands. This movement provides up to 50 hours of power reserve and allows for bidirectional winding, so you can continue to wind the watch while, with your natural wrist movements. All right, now zooming out a bit, looking at the framing here, we have a black rubber strap. Rather simple. It has 2 channels that sort of give that sense of motion of those intermediary links just sort of moving in and connecting directly with the case. The case, by the way, is a nice satin brush finish with a high polish on those bevels, sort of leading down very nicely, tastefully to the black rubber strap. We also have a steel buckle system with the pins or the notches in the strap there for sizing on the fly. And while we're here, I can actually try it on and give you some of my thoughts as to how it wears on the wrist. Okay, so 44 millimeter diameter watch is certainly big for me personally, and I can certainly wear this all the way at the first notch. All right, but I'm just going to put it on the second one just so you have an idea. All right, so let me zoom out here. 44 millimeter watch. This thing's a chunker. All right, but if you're in the market for something that has that wrist presence, that gigantic wrist presence, on my wrist, 7 inches. If yours is larger, this will certainly fit you better because these lugs do have a little bit of overhang over my wrist, but that's not a bad thing because a little bit of overhang does give your wrist the chance to vent and breathe a little bit underneath this rubber strap, which has a tendency to potentially make your wrist sweat, and that's not a very good, comfortable feeling, but it's gonna look good. It actually does feel very nice, very soft to the touch as well. So with the high contrast of color here, well, hardly any color, just red with black and white, gives it that very nice panda look with the black bezel sort of really framing the tachymeter as well as the timekeeping of this dial. Makes it a very distinct and very unique wearing experience. Goes with just about anything. It's a neutral color scheme. You can wear anything with this. All right. So when it comes to the weight distribution, it's rather heavy on the wrist because this is steel. The ceramic does take off some of that weight, but the counterweight of this strap is not quite enough to match the case. So it will wobble around depending on how small your wrist is. If you have a larger wrist, it won't move anywhere. You'll be just fine. The overall comfort, extremely comfortable. Very large though, but for its size, I think it's one of the best wears I've ever had on my wrist. All right, so this is certainly for active wearers. And for someone who needs just about everything from their watch when, their smartphone just won't do. The chrono functions help to measure units of things versus that of time, and to me, that's actually pretty useful when you have to figure out how long it took you to drive through, say, Los Angeles on the 405 freeway, or even the 10 or the 110 freeways, for example. The high contrast here is very good for quick at-a-glance timekeeping, so it's definitely for those on the run, literally and figuratively. All right, I guess you guys are all here for this. The most important point here, it's this Panda Look that makes it so distinct. It's the first Royal Oak Offshore offered at 44 millimeters with a ceramic bezel with these large ceramic pushers. All right, its distribution for this model specifically ended around 2017, 2018 or so. And of course, there are other dial colors and strap variations available. Currently, we have the gray ceramic, the 26400CG, black ceramic smoke blue dial with the blue ceramic bezel, and the smoke green dial with the green ceramic bezel, all variations of the 26405CE reference number, and the super limited pride of Germany, the 26415CE. All of these are current 44mm offshore models with steel ceramic bezels. They'll retail at the mid to high $30,000 range, while their market prices are very likely much higher than that. This specific model is available currently on our site at $25K, giving you more than a $10K savings over current models. So that's over a 30% savings that you get. And keep in mind that this case, the bezel, the pushers, as well as even the movement, yes, the movement that you can see inside, they're actually all exactly the same as the current models. So it works just as well, and it looks even better actually, because this is a neutral color scheme. It works with anything. This is the Panda style dial. Quite a common dial, and a dial that a lot of people actually talk about, enough to actually give it a nickname, the Panda. And you know, keep in mind, all of that's the same with all the current production models that I just listed. And you know, you can't actually get this anymore, even at a boutique, because again, it's discontinued. But you can get it through us at jazztime.com. Links in the description below, by the way, to purchase and see it as well. All right, so let us know what you guys think. Leave some comments down below. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit our site at jazztime.com. Links in the description below, and we'll see you in the next one.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.